A letter I wrote to my wife who cheated on me with my best friend. I'm not sure if I should send it to her.
Before we get started, make sure to subscribe so you will never miss a video. So let's get started.
A letter I wrote to my wife who cheated on me with my best friend. I'm not sure if I should send it to her. Stephanie, looking back on our 12 years, it was fun. It was passionate. We traveled to wherever we wanted and enjoyed our times there. We volunteered at the animal shelter and fostered pugs. You were my first love. Although we had good times, we had our problems too. I had a hard time keeping a job. It's something I'm working on now. But I always provided. I found a way. I drank more than I wanted. I gained weight and was nowhere as near as healthy as you. I'm working on that too. You had baggage that bled into our relationship from your family. I was always there for you for that. I even took your sister to the rehab a couple of times. I talked to you of the ledge when your dad struggled with drinking. I called out your mother when she would try to guilt trip you from any favor. After I lost my job with my dad, you wanted to work from home, and I was more than happy to help with that. It's how you really got into cycling. We had our arguments and fights. So many fights. You threatening divorce was a common occurrence in our relationship. Please don't do that in with your future partner. We had a hard time communicating. I don't talk about my feelings a lot. I'm working on that. You were very emotional. I always told you I had a problem, and I felt that you wore a mask on in public. Nobody wanted you to bring your problems out in the world, but if you're upset, you didn't have to walk around so bubbly. You didn't always have to appear happy. You're human. When I look back on our life together and I think of all of the good times, I can't but help to think you had another mask on. One that was always capable of doing what you did. It hurts because now all of the good times we have had been reduced to nothing. A wasted decade. Except for one thing. When you gave birth to XXXX, it was the happiest day of my life. You were so strong when you gave birth. I'm so thankful you were or things may have turned out differently. You helped give me a gorgeous son. The happiest baby I have ever seen and the cutest. He's smart and curious and carefree. I hope he stays that way. You said it yourself. This won't define you forever, but it'll always be a part of you. It'll always be a part of me. Deep down, you know that if you can do that you did to me, you will know that someone else can too. I hope it doesn't haunt you. I hope you don't worry about who is texting, why he's late, who he's talking to, why he's in a better mood than normal, why he likes the song so much, why he's angry with you more frequently. I hope you never have to experience what I did. It really is the worst thing I've ever experienced. I was always the most trusting of you that I could ever be. Him too. I never applied boundaries to who you could see or talk. I always thought that it was the foundation of a healthy relationship. I would like to say that I wish this never happened, but I'm glad to see what's behind the mask, who you are and what you are truly capable of. I would have hated to live a lie, believing you were honest, trusting, and thought you actually cared about me. I think what hurts the most is that I always thought we were a team. Good or bad, at the end of the day, we would never hurt one another. We had our ups and downs, but I always saw us in this life together. Always there for each other, and when shit hit the fan, I never thought this is how it would end. You took my wife, you took my friend. You confused our son, you took my house, my neighbors. You abandoned my family. You disappointed yours. You tarnished your reputation. You put the divide between us that didn't need to be there. You took my ability to trust, my ability to see the good in people. You took my life, and for that, I will never forgive you. But I'll build a new life. I'm working on that. Someday, XXXX will figure all of this out on his own. What you did to his father, the man he loves most in this world. You'll still be his mother, but he will know what you're capable of. It won't define you, but it'll be a badge that you'll have to wear forever. Things could have been different. We could have separated like many adults do. XXX could see his mother and father in an amicable relationship. They could still enjoy each other's company around one another. They could still do things as a family, but you chose the alternative. You took that from him and me. I wanted to write this because I needed to put it down on paper for myself. It is a clear reflection of what I think of all of this. I will always love you because XXXXX does. But what you did disappointed so many people, including myself. For somebody that always had a good head on her shoulders, you really surprised everyone. I hope I'm the future you consider others before you do what you want for yourself. You didn't just hurt me, you hurt yourself, your dad, mother, my family, your friends. I hope you can get back to the happy and caring person you were when we first met. The one who had to cover her eyes when we passed a dog that had been hit by a car on the road. Leave out all the rest. Chris.